Something is wrong with Victor Wembanyama. The guy is a psychopath the minute he sees Chet Holmgren. I have never seen a player with this much hatred towards somebody as much as Victor Wembanyama has towards Chet Holmgren. Every single time they play, it's just a Victor Wembanyama masterclass. And today, that was quite possibly the greatest basketball game I've witnessed since Game 7 2016. Dude, shit, that might have been better. I'm a Cavs fan. I'm saying, no, okay, let me stop playing. But, bro, that's what I'm talking about. I know face reveal, by the way. My fat ass is like, yeah, ignore that. We fixing it. But, bro, that was quite possibly the greatest Western Conference Finals game ever. Double OT. Victor Wembanyama 40 and like fucking 30. He had like 40 points, 30 rebounds. Shea getting clamped. I don't care what the stat sheet says. I don't care he had a 24-point double-double. I don't care if he hit some clutch shots and had a clutch layup here and there. I don't care. That was not SGA. That was like some human lizard, bro. That was Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That was not SGA. They like swapped something. I don't know what's going on. SGA was not SGA. And it wasn't. There's a pretty clear reason why he wasn't. Stephon Castle, Carter Bryant, Dylan Harper. The minute the SGA touches the ball, double team, or Carter Bryant is guarding him 100 feet, the SGA touches the ball, don't matter. And because of this, the two-pronged approach of San Antonio's defense is what made them so dangerous today. Not only is SGA getting corralled throughout this game, every time somebody even thinks about, like, SGA kicks it out and they try to drive in, there's a 7'10" demigod standing there with like a 2 million inch wingspan just waiting to deter a shot. So when they drive in, it's a kick out. And guess what? When they try to kick it out, they're not paying attention because they're so focused on just getting the ball away from Wemby that they try to kick it out. And guess what? That gives you a free interception for Harper. Harper had 7 steals today. Majority of them, if you were watching this game, it felt like the Thunder were just throwing the ball to Harper. It wasn't that. It was Victor Wembanyama's defensive presence causing them to literally forget how to play basketball. I'm not joking. It literally was Victor Wembanyama causing the Oklahoma City Thunder to forget how to pass the ball. Now, some bright sides for the Thunder today. Alex Caruso, you're never doing that again. I like you, you're a great player. Maybe nowadays with all the, snitching, arguing with LeBron, you kind of, your respect rating going down, but you're a great player. NBA champion, 2-time, great defender, everything. But, bro, you are not you are not hitting that many open threes again, especially with the way you've been playing this season. And the Thunder blew it. They had a good dub performance, 26 points. He needs to do that every game if they even want a chance in this series. And they blew it. SGA got clamped. Other players stepped up. It didn't matter. Because you know what? You go to that second overtime, and it was the Victor Wembanyama show. The guy could not be stopped. And to the NBA, if you air another Chet versus Wemby ad again, you're not watching your own sport. The guy is leagues ahead of Chet. The guy might genuinely be on trajectory to be the greatest basketball player of all time unanimously. He might end the GOAT debate forever. We will never ever see Victor Wembanyama, a player like him, ever again. And it's all because the OKC Thunder are throwing him these lobs, bro. Giving him these opportunities to have these legacy-defining games at age 22. Dude, he shouldn't even have a legacy at age 22. But yet, he is in a position to play these games and define his legacy 5 years before LeBron had a chance to win his first ring. 5 years before SGA. 5 years before all these greats had the chance to win their rings. He might genuinely win a championship this year. At age 22. He's still on his rookie deal. That should tell you how scary this Spurs team is. Parity in the Western Conference, I know it sounds like I'm overreacting, but seriously, parity in the Western Conference is done. It's done. This will be the Western Conference Finals. If everyone is healthy, this is what the Western Conference Finals is going to be forever. Until SGA dies or retires. Actually, let me not say dies. Until SGA and Wemby retire, this is it. Get ready for 7 games of this every year because these two teams are so well set up for the future and for the now that it genuinely does not make sense. If you're a contending team, you're most likely not going to have rookies who can give you 20, 11, 6, and 7 in the Western Conference Finals. He's not even supposed to be a starter on that team. He coming off the bench. They lost their all-star point guard today, De'Aaron Fox. Dylan Harper, their number 2 overall pick, who's coming off the bench, comes in, doesn't matter. 20, 11, 6, and 7 steals. Doesn't matter. This team is so... He's on his rookie. He has 3 more years of rookie salary. Stephon Castle has 2 more years of rookie salary. Victor Wembanyama is still on his rookie deal. This team is genuinely not going anywhere. Nobody is coming out the West unless it's Spurs or OKC. And with the way it's looking right now, it might not even be OKC, bro. It might just be San Antonio. Like... nobody has an answer to Victor Wembanyama. Though we thought Chet could be the closest we could get to like a Wemby counter. No. Wemby is genuinely, like, I know it sounds like I'm overreacting. The guy is not real. Like, I was watching this game with a friend. I saw Victor Wembanyama catch a ball like this and genuinely, like, in one motion, just dunk it. Like, he moved, like, his entire body. Like, I know y'all didn't want to see my fat ass, like, try to do, like, Victor Wembanyama emulations. But, like, bro, it truly doesn't make sense. Like, Jokic, Luka, like, y'all ain't going to the finals or Western Conference Finals again, bro. Like, that's it. Unless Luka goes and makes a super team with Jokic or some shit. We're not getting, like... These players are not getting a championship soon. Like, it's going to be damn near impossible to compete with a team like OKC or San Antonio because they're only going to get better. Now, more onto the actual game and where I think the series can go. 2 things. First, SGA needs to navigate double teams better. Now, I know it's hard to, like, it's easier said than done. I'm just some random fat kid sitting talking about some NBA, telling SGA how to navigate a double team. But, like, if he wants to give his team the best shot of winning, Mark Daigneault has to come up with the offensive scheme that frees up SGA. Now, even if he gets freed up, the hard part is, dude, most of the time, SGA, what makes him so special is that he can just blow past any defender. Or even if you got a defender in front of him, it doesn't matter. He's going to do like a sidestep, mid-range jumper, whatever. You can't do that against Stephon Castle. The guy is genuinely... such an elite defender, and now he's grown his offensive game. I know it sounds like a Spurs glaze fest right here, but truly, I don't know what more you can do if you're OKC, and I think it's literally a lot of these games are just going to come down to luck and hitting shots. That's it. Like, will a Vassell be this clutch, hitting timely shots again? Will Champagny hit his corner threes? Will Caruso continue this elite level of play? Will J-Dub continue to give these 26 to 30 point games? Will Ajay Mitchell finally unlock himself? The dude was averaging like 25 against Reeves and the Lakers. Dude had like 4 points today. Where'd bro go? Only those types of players are going to be the difference makers, because even I don't see a world where SGA is going to get comfortable to the point where he can be SGA as we know it, like the 30-point guy. So I think this series is going to come down to Ajay Mitchell, Caruso, Vassell, Champagny, because Wemby, Castle, Harper, they proved they're good, bro. And Chet Holmgren needs to, like, whatever he's doing, like, he needs to, like, reignite some fire in himself. Like, he can play better than this. 8 points and 8 rebounds in 1 minutes. Chet's better than this. We know Chet's better than this. Sure, like, it feels like he's psychologically, like, just getting punked by Victor Wembanyama. And the only part of this game, throughout the entire game, where I felt that, like, Chet Holmgren's actually on the basketball court, was when he had that block against Wemby to force the game to go into double OT or single OT. I don't remember, but he had one, like, game-saving block. And that was the only time I felt Chet Holmgren was on the court. So if I'm the Thunder and Mark Daigneault, what do you do moving forward to win this series? You have to find a way to get SGA free. And if you can't do that, you have to get Ajay Mitchell going, because if you don't do that, your half-court offense is dog shit. It is genuine dog shit. It is J-Dub just carrying. You don't have any other primary scoring creators, shot creators. Cason Wallace can't do that. Caruso was just a product of a bunch of double teams that left him open. Is he going to replicate this? Can he do 8 3-pointers made again with 31 points or whatever? I don't think so. So it's going to come down to Ajay Mitchell. It's going to come down to these shot creators that you believe in. Can you trust SGA to figure something out? Like, he needs to get Castle in foul trouble, maybe. Like, this is SGA we're talking about. Like, he needs to do something because nobody's stopping Wemby on the other end. Either defensively, offensively, you can't handle Wemby. It's proven. You just cannot handle him. Chet is... Maybe you'll get one game of Chet and Wemby going at it, kind of mono-y-mono, and Chet kind of besting him, but overall, you don't have an answer to Wemby. So you have to kind of leave that question unanswered and figure out a way to answer your own questions about SGA, because this is the MVP. He played like not the MVP today. He was not the MVP. If you watch this game, you would think Victor Wembanyama not only is the MVP of the league, he's the goddamn GOAT. So, I don't know, man. I'm just in shock. I don't know if that video was disjointed, but yeah. Shout out the Pistons. Not the Pistons. What am I saying? Screw the Pistons. Shout out the Cavs. That's my team right there. But yeah, bro. It might be over for the league. We're not seeing any other conference finals. I'm here for it. If we can get games like this, I'm here for it, bro. But yeah, shout out to the Spurs. Game 1 thriller. Let's see where the series goes.